Hey, this is Tim, licensed loan officer, LS number 1866731. Thanks so much for watching. Today, I want to talk about how to become a loan officer. So I get a lot of comments and people do message me and ask me questions about what it's like being a loan officer, what I do on a daily basis and things like that. And I made a video that you should check out right here. My experience working at Rocket Mortgage and, being a loan officer. But I wanted to make another video just following up on this, how to be a loan officer. So I want to first talk about there's different ways to navigate this. So one way is you could work for a broker shop or a call center. Now, working for a broker shop or call center, those will require you to pass SAFE. SAFE is a test that I took and I passed. You have to get a 75% or better. And what SAFE really teaches you is just kind of like some basic math. It teaches you RESPA and fair lending and all that good stuff to get your mortgage license. Now, after you get your mortgage license, you do need a sponsor. Now, I don't recommend you just going out and studying and passing SAFE. I recommend first is that you contact a few lenders, because a lender is going to help you. They may even pay for you to take the test. They may even train you and help you. But some people I know just pass their test and then go find a company, which is fine. But I recommend looking for a company first, because what I did is I went to Rocket Mortgage, and at the time it was called Quicken Loans. And what they did is taught me what I need to know about the test, how to pass the test. The whole first month was all about passing SAFE, getting your license and fingerprinted and your background check, credit report, all that goes into it. So that's number one. Number one is contact a broker shop or a lender and let them know that you're interested. Now, some broker shops do not want to teach you how to pass a test, especially if they're small, but some bigger lenders might be able to do it. So look at mortgage companies in your area, but I would just start with a couple of lenders. There's tiny little lenders everywhere. So maybe contact a few of them and let them know you're interested in, switching careers. Now, there's another way you could be a loan officer, and that way is go work at a bank. Now, banks do not require you to take a test to pass SAFE. Now, with the bank, you just have to register with them. Now, a bank will have some training and some kind of modules for you. But the good news with banks, they're under, they call them depositories. So a depository means they have a certain amount of money in the bank and assets, opposed to lenders that most lenders do not keep money or collect deposits. So you get all 50 states. You don't have to pass a test. You just have to register with the MLS. So you still get an MLS number, but you register. So that makes sense. So they're depositories. That's like a bank. With the bank, you just register and you get all 50 states. And then a mortgage company, which is a non-depository, where you have to pass SAFE. There's two different routes. Now, again, some banks will want to train you and help you and get you on your way. Some bank will require you to maybe have a book of business and some experience. Okay. So that's basically the two routes you go. And I recommend, it depends on your area, where you're at. Me, I'm in Michigan. Michigan almost has United Wholesale, one of the biggest wholesale lenders. It has Flagstar. Flagstar Bank's a pretty big lender. It has Rocket Mortgage headquarters. Rocket Mortgage is one of the largest lenders. So I had a lot of options. So I went to Rocket Mortgage because they had a good training program and they taught me everything I need to know. Now, second step, after you become licensed and you pick your lender and everything, you have to decide, are they going to provide business? This is very important. If you have a license, but you don't have any business, are you going to do any loans? Are you going to make any money? Now, with broker shops, they do a couple of things. brokers and lenders sometimes have relationships with realtors. And what those realtors do is refer business. Or they have something called trigger leads. Trigger leads are when you call clients that have already had their credit pulled. So they're shopping for a mortgage and you call them up. So when you're out looking for which company to go to, you want to ask them, do you have any leads? Because you're new, you don't have a relationship, so you need leads. And some will provide leads, some won't provide leads. And the leads are just clients that are interested in getting a mortgage. And I recommend you going to some place that has leads. Now you have to be careful because some places will tell you they have leads. You get there and the phone doesn't ring, there's no leads. So that's very important for your mortgage career, especially being new, that you go somewhere with leads. That was one of the biggest reasons I went to Rocket Mortgage, is because they had leads. They spent a lot of money on online advertising to make the phone ring. Now another thing to note is the pay. Now, most loan officers are paid usually a little bit of a base salary and a commission. It's more of a commission job. Now, base salary and commission is more for like a bank or a Rocket Mortgage, a big company. Now, if you work at a broker shop, you're probably not going to get anything per hour. It's going to be all 100% commission. So that could be tough. So if you want to be a loan officer, you may need to save a little bit of money and then be willing to grind your first year. Your first year is going to be your hardest year because you got a lot of things going against you. You don't have a lot of experience. You're new. You're still learning. You don't have that relationships, and you may need money. But some people, what they do, they keep a job. They maybe work part-time or drive Uber or have a side hustle while they work on their mortgage business. Now, I do recommend, no matter where you go, whether they have leads or not, you promote yourself. What I mean by promote yourself is let all your friends and family know that you're a loan officer. You can do refinances, you can do purchases, you can do USDA, no money down. Really promote yourself. So whatever you do, put it on your LinkedIn, put it on your Facebook, put it on your Instagram, loan officer, and then occasionally make some videos and some posts. No matter where you go, they'll have content for you to post on social media. So you want to promote yourself. And another tidbit of advice, don't promote the company you're at. Promote yourself. You know, yes, I work for Mortgage One, but I'm not out here saying how great Mortgage One is. That's how great Tim is. Because what happens, you're going to switch a few jobs because it's a sales job. Even though I don't feel like it's sales, do I really have to sell someone to build equity and wealth and generation wealth? No, but it's considered a sales job. You have to sell, prevent the benefits, motivate people to have their credit pulled, motivate people to send you their documents so you can get them closed. Clients don't always send you things that you need. So to become a loan officer, what you want to do is get licensed or go to a bank where you don't have to get licensed, but they'll hire you, and you want some place with good training. That's another thing being new. Hey, how well is your training? And like I said, network. Let everyone know what you're doing, and then network a little bit. Because what happens, you need to build in business. You can't just rely on a company. When I was working at a call center about a year and a half ago, before I came to Mortgage One, the online leads became really, really bad because it was just rates were going up every day, and they didn't want to spend a lot of money on leads, so the quality was really bad. And I wasn't really making a lot of money. So I said, okay, I'll go to Mortgage One, build my own business, and that's where I'm at. But let's talk about the pay real quick here. Pay. So being a loan officer, you can make a lot of money. The average loan officer, just the average, makes about $70,000. But I know I've made well over $200K some years, well over $150K. And I recommend saving the money because you never know. You're heavily dependent on the market. When the market is low, when interest rates are low like COVID, you're going to make a ton of money. You don't have to work. Your phone's going to ring. Everyone's calling you to refinance, calling you to purchase. But then there are times when rates are high, and that's when you have to rely on your database, the people that you helped in the past to refer you, rely on realtors, rely on networking, meeting new people. So you can make a lot of money here, but you got to promote yourself, and you got to be good at what you do. You got to start learning guidelines, learn the debt to income, learn loan to value, be able to explain it, be likable, because you're in a people business. Realtors need to like you. If they like you, when they meet a client, they're going to say, call Tim. So you got to learn these, and you learn this over time. But the very first step is find a good company that you're a good fit for, that can train you, get you licensed, get you up to speed, and then start promoting yourself. And don't worry, you may not know everything, and guidelines and things are constantly changing. I don't know everything, but I do subscribe to a newsletter with mortgages. I attend our branch meetings with changes. I go to Fannie and Freddie Mae and try to stay up to date, but you don't need to know everything. The biggest thing is get a client. Get the client first, we'll figure out the rest. A lot of people feel like they need to know everything and feel confident. No, just let them know you do loans. And if you don't know something, say you don't know. Don't ever lie in the mortgage industry, because there's already a lot of mistrust. But that's how you become a loan officer. It's a great, rewarding field. Now in the call center, like working at a bank or a Rocket Mortgage or any kind of lender, that's more like a job. They're gonna have you come in the office 9 to 5, or you can work remote. But as like me, 100% commission working at a broker shop, I'm basically free. I can do whatever I want, when I want, grow my business, hire people, build a team, and that's how I like. But that's more next level stuff. For now, for you, just kind of get your feet wet with the industry, plan it out how you want to do this. Where do you want to go first, and then really map out your career and start promoting yourself. But once you get established, once you're that local guy and people know you and like you, dude, you can make so much money in this industry. Mortgages is a high ticket item. You're buying, when loan amounts go up, which purchase prices do go up, you get a raise, okay? So it's a great field. If you love serving people, if you love helping people get homes, help people fix their mortgage with a refinance, it's a great field. Now, if you have questions, if you're interested in being a loan officer, let me know. Comment below. I love to answer. I love to help you. My job is to give back and help people and teach people what I have learned so far. So that's all I have for you today. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again next video. Thanks.